too is that you can pay for market goods. Like you could go to the market
Yeah.
and buy and pay for stuff like fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
Before it wasn't like that. You could pay the picky driver, the border
The border, the bolt.
That is something that actually is a game changer again. You see, even the small, they call them mama burgers and all these other small retail traders. You can go there, pay them via M-Pesa with their till number, and you're done. You don't need to give them any cash, nothing.
Yeah.
And then another amazing thing I found is when you go to a matatu, you used to give them cash, but right now you don't need to. You just pay them via your M-Pesa and you're done.
Yeah.
The conductor will just confirm the payments and you're done.
And
I love it.
away cashless.
Yeah, cashless. Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's very
Even
easy.
like some hotels we went to, you can't pay cash. Even the restaurant we went to for the
There's some restaurants that I went.
No cash.
So I'm thinking like I'm paying. You have a sign. They say no. Don't accept cash. It's cashless.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is like, I think Kenya is the only country that, and in Ghana you have the mobile money system, but it's not that advanced as the M-Pesa.
Well, mobile money was birthed in Kenya. By the South African, a South African guy.
I think the idea was Kenyan born.
But it was a Kenyan who had that idea and then didn't have the money to develop it. And
they stole it.
They stole it from a young guy. It's a young guy.
He didn't actually register his
patent it up and stuff.
And then somebody else took it. But anyway, that is life.
Yeah, that is life.
He provided us with a very good advanced technology that people are enjoying right now. It's creating a lot. It's making a lot of people. Even when I was trying to pay for government services, I realized through M-Pesa it's just one time.
Yeah, just instant online.
Instant, convenient one time.
Yeah, I'm actually, mind blowing away to see that, Kenya is so advanced and things is so easy, even starting a business. So what you guys decide to do?
We're looking to start doing a business. All right. The first business I had was transportation.
Okay.
All right, but things didn't go as planned. Actually, I say I was robbed by a banking institution, by the officials of the bank back in time. But when I come back is when we sorted out that issue.
Oh yeah.
That issue was lying for close to 7 years. 7 years. And the bank was waiting on me to come and resolve that issue.
Okay.
Yes.
You guys get back your money and stuff?
No. It was gone.
Wow.
It's gone like the wind.
Niko na meeting kidogo na kupigia.
But they were telling us that someone
kama uko karibu kuja to Rivers.
Got that same guy, Danston.
Danston Omari.
Okay. Well,
to deal with that case, but it don't to us.
Yes, I was asked to get a lawyer and start the process of dealing with the case and whatever, but I was looking at the time because it's time consuming as well.
Yeah, it's very time consuming. Even in my case, I have a lawyer here. There's 3 things I want to get in life when you're actually moving around and doing business. You have to have a personal doctor, accountant, and a lawyer. So I have a lawyer here that is actually in my case. The small claims, they come up, there's a small claims court that deals with claims like under 1 million shillings. So
that would have been something good for us. But the thing is, we wouldn't be here.
Now I look at the timing, I wouldn't be here.
Plus we have other things that we're doing in Trinidad.
I'm focused on the things that I want to build.
Yeah.
So, because what was lost was close to 1.4 million shillings, right? So I'm looking at how I've grown and what I've been able to achieve.
Yeah.
It makes no sense to
actually waste the time on that.
Yes.
Time is money.
Yeah, I say it makes no
But
sense.
I understand your case. Your case is about principle.
Yeah, it's about principle, and as you know, to see that you actually come and try to help. I was just trying to help. But to see that they take everything, they never actually give me back something as, hey, take the things them in the apartment, do this. Now, you have to break even, but you take everything for yourself. So I'm just waiting, as you know, the court system sometimes takes a while.
Friendship and trust is something that you cannot go out there and buy.
Yeah.
You have to build it.
Yeah.
And if you lose that trust, you can never gain it.
Yeah. And what I learned from the situation is that you have to actually do business with like-minded people who maybe have the same financial status like you. When you try to do business with a person that is lower than you, they try to steal from you.
They want you to find an opportunity.
Yeah, they want to find an
they
opportunity.
can get from you.
Yeah.
And if they have an opportunity, they will take everything.
Yeah.
That's what.
But when you go in the business with somebody who have just like you the same amount, that person is not thinking. Thinking to rob you. They're thinking like, how can I make something and you make something?
Build something, because relationship, for me, relationship is worth more than money.
Yeah.
I always tell my husband that.
Yeah.
Because it's the relationship that I built when I was in Kenya that I'm able to tap into here now as I'm in Kenya. Genuine relationship.
Yeah. Yeah, and mature people. So, once you have that connection, I'm sure when you come back, you can start a few businesses, and it will be good.
Hello? Yeah, no, free out and
So, what you do back in Trinidad?
I'm a nurse.
Okay, you're a nurse.
I'm an oncology nurse, but I don't practice it because it is against my principle.
Okay.
Chemotherapy and all those things.
Okay.
Things that I believe in because I worked with it. I see what it did.
Yeah.
So there's a lady in Jamaica. I don't know if you know her, Dr. Deborah Williams.
No, I never heard of her.
Yeah, she's a cancer survivor. So when I learned of what she's doing and all of that, I got out of oncology nursing. I do nursing for patients with TB, women, but I'm also an administrator for health insurance.
Okay.
The Nurses Association. So that's what I do. But he does something totally different, which I'm getting into.
I do forex trading.
Oh wow, that's something I really want to get in. And just to talk about this, I actually just learned about a new trading platform in Kenya that accepts M-Pesa. I used to do forex, but what happened is that when I put my money in to get it out, it was always a problem. So that's where I stopped doing it. And as you know, as an international person, you do have access to these people and to get out your money. So sometimes you trade back your money and lose it all.
Actually,
so forex is something.
So
forex is something that I really want to get back in the game, because you have this company in Westlands.
Yes. What is the name of the company?
What do you call it?
HFM?
Not HFM, it's another one. Let me see if I can find it. But that one actually you can deposit via M-Pesa and withdraw via M-Pesa, and it's instant. So I was planning to go to the office to actually maybe when are you leaving?
I'm leaving on Thursday.
You could
whenever you could go. Also, how you fun with H&M?
Actually, I just partnered with HFM. It's a broker based here in Kenya.
Okay.
And they offer one of the best services that I found for anybody who wants to learn through the process and actually wants to have a partner who can be able to guide you through the process. So I was in their offices. When was that?
Yesterday.
Yesterday I had a meeting with one top-notch individuals in the company. Even this morning when I came out of the house, they called me to go through some things that I wanted to do on my back end for them to confirm my accounts. So that means I want to build a big portfolio with them, because my desire is to empower many other young people.
And teach them at the class and stuff. We're actually on the same line with this. This is always something I want to do, to find a way that how can we actually get persons to actually hit it big, like be successful, not just on a small scale, but if you can learn something, because forex is something that if you learn it, nobody can take it away from you.
Yes.
And it's something you can always be actually using to actually, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So this is something maybe we could partner up with.
See, this is my channel.
And I really want to learn more.
This is my channel, and I have about.
And you do guys do mirror trading?
The minority trader.
Okay.
Then I have 810 subscribers.
Yeah.
All right. So, and then I have an academy as well. This is my academy. I mentor students. I have about right now, if you look at this one group, there are 31 students.
Oh wow!
Right, but there are more than this. There are actually 110. But the ones who are very active are 31.
Wow.
Right? So those who go and sleep, and when they decide to come back, is when now I activate them into those others who are active.
Wow.
Yes.
So how is it so far? Like, are you profitable in it?
Yes, it's been a journey.
As I know, it's up and down.
I started in 2020, 2019,
but
2019 I wasn't really fully in it. But when it came to 2020, is when I put my focus on it. I wasn't profitable up to 2021 is when I started seeing that consistency.
And that's normal with any business. You don't expect to be profitable. You just get something. It takes
and
time.
Then,
and you have to, you know what I mean, learn the game.
Since then, it's been a good journey for me as well, and it's been a learning, because Forex has taught me so many things about myself. I thought that I was disciplined. Forex has taught me I am not disciplined.
You have to be very disciplined. That's one thing, because that's one thing before you can even start to make money. You have to be disciplined. Because you will win it all and lose it all.
Yes, I've lost it sometimes. I mean, I thought that I was not greedy, but Forex taught me you start that greedy individual.
I'm telling you.
Down. You know?
Yeah?
Yeah. So, I've learned to play by the rules, take what is mine, and what is not mine, just leave it.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, so I would say Forex has, since I got to learn about Forex, get to meet other traders who do Forex, the mentoring and everything. I think I've become a more responsible husband and a forward-thinking person.
And for me, what I plan to do if I get back into Forex and I start to make money, I'll actually invest that money, that profit, into another business so it can create more money. So that's what I plan to do. And seeing I use a Forex trader, I'm sure that maybe you're thinking about making money digitally, not just maybe on the ground.
Yes.
Because though you make money is like digital with profit with Forex.
Yes.
So my goal is that maybe if I make money in it, I'll use that money to set up some Airbnbs and stuff, and just create a digital space of making money, a digital system.
Of making that. You don't have to be there physically for you to. But a click of a mouse or anything else. Someone uses your services and you still.
That's true.
You're on the right path.
And you know that with Forex, sometimes you have to be up late at night and stuff watching.
Yes, because and then the good thing about Kenya is it provides you with very good opportunity. You can be able to look at the market all sessions. You can trade London session, you can trade New York session.
Because of the time zone.
Because of the time zone. Because especially when the New York market opens, you will have done all your day hustle.
Come back in the evening.
Come back in the evening. Now sit and focus on the charts.
So what type of trader would you say you are?
I am a day trader.
Oh, day trader. Okay.
Yes, but I'm transitioning into swing trading because I can hold a couple of trades into the match that I've held a trade is 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Okay.
3 weeks. Yes. All right. But I started focus mostly on the trading. Look for an opportunity. You get it. You're out of the market. Then I started transitioning little by little into.
Normally, I used to like scalp. I used to scalp.
I tried scalping. It wasn't for me.
It wasn't for you.
It wasn't for me.
It's stressful.
Yeah, how I used to do it, I used to I used to have a system that used to create robots, like AI thing, and you actually put it on the MT4, and it takes the trades for you and stuff. Yeah, I used to.
Stuff.
I used to do those things, but I really want to get back in the game now, not settle and stuff. I really want to get back in the game and see. I'm sure there's a lot of upgrade from when I used to do that. So I'll have to research and stuff.
If you can be able to build up a system like that one, it can be able, like what HFM are providing is, when you become good and you are able to prove that you can be able to provide consistent profits.
Right?
Now they can create a portfolio for you where you can be able to have now followers. Will you be able? When you're trading, they'll be able to follow you.
Like mirror you. I used to do that too. I used to have people who copy my trading. They set up system and they have the VPS.
Yes.
And they set it up and stuff. So
that's what I plan to do, because besides having students who are learning, there are also those who want to make some money out of it, so that at least it motivates them to continue coming back to learn. And besides whatever they are doing, they're able to make money from this other side. eventually they'll be able to transition into full trading.
Yeah.
Right? Because the goal is actually to find a way of how you can be able to make money, to get out of your job, so that you can be able to get that freedom you're looking for you to be able to do the things that you would love to do.
And trust me, this can be a big YouTube thing, because people like to make money, and once you can show somebody a live, I used to do like live trading to show people and stuff. And then so I still have the account with like more than 1,000 subscribers and a lot of followers on Facebook. So, you know, if we can have a system where we can show people live on YouTube, we can get people from there. Because that's what people want.
That is because I do my live trading sessions with my team.
Yeah.
Right? We go to the market, New York market, open live. We take trades when the actual market. We don't do backtests after the result has happened.
Yeah.
We're actually there, seeing everything is taking place.
Yeah.
When we're taking the risk, if we get a loss, we get a loss. If we get a profit, we get a profit.
Yeah.
So I'm setting up myself to start doing live streaming on YouTube, right? On all major social media, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. So I'm putting my gadgets in place. And once I'm there, I'm done and ready. Yeah. Ready to run.
So when you guys plan to come back to like set up shop and live?
That is, I said, end of 2024, start of 2025. I'm giving myself that period of time, because there are other things that I'm looking out on the other side. Once they are settled, we are good to go.
So what you plan to do, Kervin, when you come? Like, what you plan to like?
Trading. Well, trading will be like a side thing. But for me, I always wanted to open a wellness center.
Okay. And as you know, I'm into this vegan thing from 2016, and I mostly do alkaline foods and stuff. And you know, as you know, I sell my herbs and vegan choice foods. So you know, I always want to like open up a juice bar and stuff. Because there's so much fruits here, there's so much so like recipe and cheap. So I never eat fruit so much in my life that you know, as I watch my videos, I go to the market like once a week, and I'll spend like just $50 US, and I get all the fruits, big watermelon,
everything at that point, and then you're able to make the food and products that you want to have.
Now I'm just, if I'm gonna start a business, I just buy that to eat.
All right.
Like I actually mostly eat fruits, and I eat like one meal a day.
Eat one meal a day.
1 meal. And I'm drinking this tea, and I haven't eaten anything from morning. All I eat is like fruits. I've been eating watermelon and banana from morning, and I haven't eaten anything yet.
That's Dr. Selby's.
Yeah, Dr. Selby methodology. So creating and like having a juice bar is so beneficial, and I'm sure you can make profit.
Excuse me, just a minute, I'm coming back.
Once you actually, I find this place in Parkland that's like fruits and vegetables very cheap. It's in front of Aga Khan.
Okay.
Aga Khan is where I go to hospital. That's a good hospital if you're actually looking to.
I know about Aga Khan Hospital and the school and everything. I actually wanted my son to go to that school.
How old is your son?
He's going to be 20.
Ah,
he lived here.
Oh, really? Your son lives here?
No, he used to live here with us, but we are in Trinidad now.
Okay.
So he went to Rockfields. That's what side? That's on the east side of Nairobi. And then we were in Kisii. He went to Imperial. But we
what is he doing now in Trinidad?
IT.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going and specialize in cybersecurity.
Oh, that's very good, because that's on the rise right now. There's a need for that with all of these, cyber attack and stuff.
Yeah,
that's very good.
Yeah, he loved that, and then I've always put within him, like nurturing within him to become a businessman and investor. So now he's looking for that. We found someone right here in Kenya. Her name is Sylvia. She does stocks. She doesn't do forex, but she has a space where she has like a group who does forex. So that's how my husband met.
Okay.
HFM is through Sylvia.
Okay.
Yeah, Sylvia, and she's a good one too. She's one of the genuine Kenyans that I've met.
Yes.
They are gems, and you meet
I feel
them.
like the social media actually build a network, because without maybe you watching those reactors and stuff, talking about Kenyans and stuff, maybe you wouldn't be like so open-minded to things. Like you wouldn't like get so much connection and stuff, and have a different prospect and things. So the internet really changed the way you look.
Yeah, I met my husband on Facebook.
Yeah, and that actually inspired you to come back.
Yeah. Met my husband on Facebook. I met Untrending recently.
Yeah, I saw the video.
Yeah. Now I met you.
Yeah.
Sylvia I met on Facebook as well.
Yeah.
A lot of the people that I connect with, not just in Kenya, but also I have some friends in Ghana, Ivory Coast, Tanzania, Uganda.
Yeah, I guess you're now an African man.
You're
now an African. Yeah, so, it's very good, to see that they really want to come back and enjoy it. So what about your family? Your son want to come back?
I don't think he wants to come back and live here, but he will visit.
Okay.
He has a girlfriend who's Jamaican.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where is she from?
I'm not too sure where exactly, but she lives in Trinidad. She moved to Trinidad. She's going to university over in Trinidad.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they'll visit. I'm sure they'll visit when you come in. They'll visit. Everybody will come.
They will come. Yeah. Because my mom actually came, and then my sister who lives in London, she never wanted to come. But when she saw me by Giraffe Center yesterday, she's like, "Wait, I must come to Kenya." I was like, "Yeah, Kenya is very nice.
It's very nice. It's so different from the Caribbean country that you know, and the media put so much bad things about Africa.
Yeah.
So you don't even want to come until you see somebody living it in real life.
Yeah.
And somebody who you know. That's when you realize.
We went to a nice hotel. What's the name of the hotel? Something Wood Hotel.
Yeah.
My husband will be able to tell you where exactly.
Yeah.
In Nairobi there is. But it's bordering the forest for Kiambu.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if maybe it's on Motaiga and it's big. It's tall.
It's not big, it was a mansion. It was a home of someone, and a guy who had those tuk-tuks. He had a tuk-tuk business. He bought it over, but he passed away. And so the business is now in the hands of some other people. But that hotel is very nice. Very beautiful.
Yeah, Kenya is very nice. And I not even explore like Nairobi that good. Because I'm just been spending time with my family and trying to organize things.
Yeah, you have to settle.
Yeah, trying to settle down and stuff.
Some Swahili.
Yeah.
The language barrier.
Yeah, the language, Yeah, but once in Nairobi, everything is fine. Everybody speak English here.
Most people speak English.
Yeah.
When I was here, I told my husband I was on the other side, on Tika Road. My husband never take me there. He was more hustling with the business.
Yeah.
Trying to make it profitable. So I used to do my thing.
Oh, you want? Okay.
I used to do marketing for a supermarket. I was the marketing manager, but...
we're in Kenya here?
Yeah, we will rock that. Invested.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've been through a lot.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see that you guys still standing.
But still, I know that there is goodness here.
Yeah.
That there are good people. You will meet those people who will try to rob you, but you just have to develop a circle of friends.
Yeah.
A community that, as you say, is
like-minded. Yeah.
People who are genuine. Who have work ethics.
Yeah.
That's a thing that is lacking ethics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's characters and morals and stuff. People so dishonest and they feel like that will take them somewhere, but it will never take you nowhere.
No.
I mean, that little money that you take.
Dishonest, maybe today, for instance, with my husband, with the business he was doing, one of the guys who robbed him actually sent him a message. So my husband was like, "Who's this guy?"
Recently.
Wow. So my husband is like, "Watch this photo. Who does this look like to you?" So I told him, I said, "But that looking like so and so," and he's like, "Yeah, but he lost a lot of weight."
Yeah.
And he actually, the bank have him in court.
Wow.
So he has been doing people this thing for time. And eventually, as your wife was sharing, karma comes back to you.
Yeah, it's come back to you. Yeah, I'm telling you, it will come back to you. No matter
how you try to do somebody bad, it comes back to you.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
It visits your generation.
Yeah, it
Like we
visits,
speak
yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
The first and second and third generation
Yeah.
all down the road.
And sometimes when you see people being like cursed and generation cursed, it's these things. Your parents did it and it fall back on
Your
you.
grandfather,
Yeah.
your great grandfather did
Yeah.
things that
Yeah,
hurt
that's so true.
somebody and now you're wondering why. So you have to, live that life that will bring good karma.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Will bring good karma.
Oh, yeah,
to you
yeah,
and
yeah,
your family.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. We wanted to talk about the lawyer part.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
In terms
For
of,
me-
in terms of the immigration processes for you, how has it been? Because I did apply for her when she was here before, but I never received no response, nothing, and that's how we left.
And that's the thing with Kenya, you have to know somebody inside.
That's what I told
Yeah,
you.
tell them about your passport.
Yeah, I did.
My passport had issues. I mean, I applied for a passport. My passport had an issue. It had a different year of birth from my birth certificate and my identity card.
Okay.
So whatever I was trying to do, anything across on the other side, it was giving me trouble. So the only way that I had to get it is to contact the immigration for me to have it corrected.
Yeah.
So when I did try to contact them, there wasn't no response. So I
Yeah.
contacted the Cuban embassy because that is the closest in the
Yeah,
region.
yeah.
They said there's no way they can be able to help me. The only way that I can get help is to come back to Nairobi.
Right.
So I tried to get a visa to go to the UK, to the US, and because of the issue, they said no.
No,
they
yeah.
can't give me the.
Right. So
the-
you have
the
to go
visa.
through what, Europe? Or you guys come here?
Netherlands.
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 Yeah.
So then, the only option now I had to apply. So I applied in March while I'm in Trinidad.
Yeah.
So I went through the process, everything I submitted. But trying to contact the embassy, the Cuban embassy, the Kenyan immigration, they don't respond to your emails.
Wow.
But I will confirm that Cuban embassy was actually responding, but they could not be of help. The only help I could get is from Nyayo House. So, and the guys in Nyayo House, no response, nothing.
Let me pass.
So what happened is now, I had to travel now because I don't see no response. The timing that I was given back there to have the issue corrected were lapsing, no response. So I said, you know what, let's travel home.
Yeah.
I get this thing sorted out. Now when I came to Nyayo House,
When this recent.
recently about 3 weeks ago, I told them I have come for my fingerprints so that I can get a passport.
Yeah.
So when I gave them my documents, they just checked with the system and the lady told me, but how can we give you a passport?
And you have a
Yet your
passport.
passport is already been printed. How?
Yeah, so I guess, the system
They
is
tell
so
me that-
developed.
So all you have to go back, because I was in PC then. So they told me, you have to go back to Nyayo House, to the diaspora department, that's where your passport is. Tell them to give it to you. So when I went to the diaspora department, they checked and they tell me, we dispatch your passport to the
Kissing.
Washington DC.
Guy, all the way to the US.
Yes. So the passport was in the US, I'm in Kenya. But I'm asking them, but you guys could have communicated. Just write an email and say where the passport is or what the procedure that you've been doing. And if you check through your email, no response.
Yeah.
How do you work, you guys? They said we did our part.
So how you get the passport now?
I had to pay I had to get in contact with somebody who works in Washington DC
A
embassy.
friend again.
Yeah.
We just met a friend somewhere in CBD, and he happened to know someone who works in Washington DC.
Okay.
So it's through that friend actually who went and looked for the passport and confirmed the passport is there. So I went to DHL. She advised me to go to the DHL to pay for the airway bill, to send it to her so that she can dispatch the passport back.
Yeah,
So
DHL is very good.
I received the passport, was it on Monday?
Thursday.
On Thursday. This week,
But it was
last week.
all over
Where's
the
it?
place. The passport went all over.
So when it's expired now? Like it's been a while. And they give you like 10 years?
Expiry is 2032, 33.
Okay.
That is the expiry,
Okay.
right? But then the issue again, this passport, I think this passport has issues. Because when I'm following it through, they are telling me the passport is in Germany. You can check it in the system,
Check.
DHL system. Because they told me it takes 4 working days for you to have it.
Okay. So you don't get it yet?
I already gotten it.
Okay.
But now it took me another like 2 weeks for me to get it.
Okay.
But now the thing is, DHL are telling me you get it in 4 days. But when you check into the tracking system, they will tell you the progress of how the passport is moving.
Yeah.
So I was tracking it. I saw the passport is in Germany. So I said, but if the passport is in Germany, it will take about 8 hours or 9 hours for it to be here. So that is more than 2 days. I went to customer care and said, let me chat the customer care agent and find out where this thing is. When I went to chat with the customer care, she said, no, your passport is still in the US. But I'm asking her, but on the system tracking, I'm seeing it in Germany. She said, no, that is miscommunication. That is when now they activated it. I told them, this is a travel document.
You have to
and
leave.
I need to have it. That's when they activated and decided to start the process of sending it back to Nairobi.
Well, I'm happy that you get your passport. So without it, you couldn't actually leave? Could you leave?
No, I could, but I could not enter Trinidad. Because remember, they had flagged the passport to be having those issues.
Okay.
I could still use it, but not enter Trinidad.
Okay.
Yes. So the only way that I could be able to be free is have that passport. And then have a new passport, and then that one, the other one can be erased from the system. So that one has been sorted out, we are good to go.
Yeah, perfect.
Yes.
As you know, immigration can be a problem sometimes when you're traveling overseas. And
Yes,
you have to know how to move through the system.
So I just want to know the process that maybe you'll tell me the process that you've gone through, what is required of me. So that first thing,
helping him. And he's supposed to be building yours. Now the lady's ready to retire. She decided to come just before she retires. She has not retired as yet. Only to see that the land is kind of swampland, the house sinking, and the stories that the 3 stories that she wanted is kind of crazy. The lady lied down on the floor and rolling on the floor, cursing her brother, saying, don't tell her so much generation, because now she don't have nowhere to stay when she comes back to Nigeria.
Wow, I'm telling you.
And she has been working about 3 jobs, the woman said.
Sometimes some things that family do you sometimes, you'll be surprised. And when you put your trust in them.
yes, I do.
But she thought that because she was supporting him and his children, sending them to school, she thought that he would have looked after her. He was taking that money and taking her other money. And doing shoddy work. But it's good to meet you.
Yeah, it's good to meet you guys. And
I didn't get to meet Carol.
Carol, she all the way out the village.
Bongo man.
I guess next time when you come there, you'll have the time.
Didn't get to meet King of Travel.
He's wearing Mombasa.
He's still there?
I think so. Or is he's roaming around?
I think he may have left Kenya by now. Because he was supposed to go to Uganda.
Okay. He actually wanted to go to Uganda. Anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, me too, man.
And I look forward to do more business with you. Because I know you are a genuine gentleman. And I will look for, especially when it comes to apartments, I will look forward to your advisory because you already have an experience.
I already hear and I already know. Yeah, so when you guys come back, man, there's so much development in Kenya. If you look over there right now, you see apartment building right there. So there's so much everywhere you go. It's not like Jamaica. In Jamaica, it's hard for you to find a place to live. And in Trinidad too.
I lived there. I've not lived. I've been to Jamaica twice.
Okay.
I stayed in Ocho Rios. First time. And then the second time I stayed in Kingston.
So it was like a vacation?
No, schooling.
Okay.
Research. You know, Jamaica is like the central point for nursing.
You
received right, and there was this lady, she passed away now. She was a governor or a minister. I can't remember her name. But I met with her, the person who was the director for the University of the West Indies Nursing School. We stayed in the university campus
in
which was very nice.
It
was state of the art because you had to have, at that time when I went, you didn't have to use a key. You had like a card.
Okay.
And well security.
Uptown Jamaica is very nice. Uptown Jamaica.
I love Jamaica.
But you love Kenya too.
I love Kenya.
As Marcus Garvey said, would never give up an island for a continent. As you know, Jamaica is a small place, and the Caribbean is a small place. But Africa is like a continent. It's a place like China for the Chinese. Africa is a place for the Africans. So, even if you live in a little small island, Africa should be the place you look to get everything done. the correct way.
Yeah, in the next year, we are looking to do so much with the level of, because right now, how I'm thinking, what was taking me out was to look for the dollars.
Yeah.
Now I've learned a skill of how I can be able to make dollars just down here.
Actually, he has been making more money since he's been back here.
I know Kenya is so blessed, like even the YouTubers them. I think all of these foreigner YouTubers like to come to Kenya because I don't know if it's a CPM or whatever. I think YouTube just like Kenya when you do Kenya videos in Kenya.
Actually,
CPM is high.
Actually, when YouTube was coming to the African continent, Google, right? They contracted a company in South Africa called Lilfity Africa, and they partnered with some people in Kenya. This was back in 2016 when they were showing how the African continent was dark. They were showing like, okay, where Google was and where YouTube was, and Africa was dark. So they were showing Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya was dark. So when they did that whole
survey
workshop, they did a workshop to try to get Kenyans to start making videos, because YouTube information is actually being used by researchers. Right?
Yes.
So I don't know if they realize that what they're doing. You understand? Because that is going to affect donations coming into Africa and all these different things. And so they want they want content creators, and they want village content.
Yeah, because that's what people want to see.
And that is why they're pushing, because they don't have much information on the village.
On the village, They
have more information on the city. So if you do videos in the city or whatever, even though it's good content, I mean, people will learn, and if they come, but they want
village,
what's going on in the village. So
once you're making the dollar, it goes a far way in Africa.
That's what I want.
And you find yourself doing so much rather than spending it in the dollar country.
Now I want to come back home. The dollars that I make, I want to spend them down here.
That's the smartest move to do.
And empower many other people as well.
To do the same.
So we were able to do so much with so little US when we came here. Because we're taking back so much things to sell.
It's good to have a store actually back in Trinidad, the African store. You can make money from that, from having a store.
In Trinidad is more West Africa. I don't know if you realize it was more West African stuff. Not East African. So you open African
store. That would be very good.
Yeah,
that would be very good. All right, guys, so we're actually heading out from Two Rivers. And it was a great pleasure. It's my first time meeting some, international people, from my YouTube and stuff. And just having chat with people I can relate to and stuff. So it's the first time, and it's really enjoying to see that I can do that. And I can't wait for you guys to come and live. So we can live as one big family. We can go out, we can do things together.
We're gonna do that.
We can travel together.
Yes.
So let's make a trip and go to the East African country.
Yes,
definitely.
Yes. And I'm sure when you start to make money, the only thing left to do is just travel.
Just travel
and new scenery and stuff.
That's the most, because in life itself says once God has gifted you in different ways. And as much as you can enjoy yourself with that, find a way to impact other people as well. Leave down a legacy. And that's what we want to do. The minority trader.
For sure. Here, guys, the Forex industry is like almost trillion. Trillion a day or something like that.
Yes, it
pass through the Forex.
Yes, it's the biggest industry in the world.
Everything pivots on Forex.
So
pivots on
you have to have the knowledge to tap into it. The knowledge is what you need, and when you learn something, nobody can take it away from you.
Nobody can take it away from you.
Family, so we are out. Subscribe and share.
Yes,
it's a great pleasure.
Subscribe.
Sharing with my Caribbean family.
Chachi.
Guys, so we're gonna step out now.
All right.
And let's go.